Good morning to you all. Good morning, Susan and John. Happy Wednesday to you all who is showing up this morning for me to practice with me. Sun and Moon, YouTube, Wednesday morning. Let's see who else is here. I'm waiting patiently. I'm waiting patiently. Please say something to me. Definitely say if you don't hear me well or see me well. That I really want to know. Hi, Jane. Thank you. Okay, I'm glad you're here. So, Wednesday morning, beautiful fall. Beautiful fall. Very, very, very beautiful. So, anybody else is here and would like to chat with me a little bit? Okay, sound is fine. Thank you, Susan. Good morning, Ray. So, today's practice shake it. For this part, I'm going to borrow from the Kundalini tradition. Hi, Mary Beth. How come you're not teaching this morning? I'm so glad to see your name. I'm so glad you're here. So, the first one is more powerful breath of fire. So, it's going to shake things up, start things moving, so called. And the second part, we are going to experience symmetry, just being symmetrical, and then being asymmetrical, how it feels in the body. So, as on Monday, Annie said that we all have a little bit of part of creating what we want to see as reality. And on my mat, I feel that with the deeper understanding, with the release, with each breath, we are preparing ourselves to give that teeny tiny little bit to make things easier, better for all. So, the practice this week for me is getting back to gratitude, getting back to non judgmental conversations, especially with my own self, and getting to the point where I have plans, but I am not sticking myself to one particular way to achieve that. So, expectations. Oh, I'm so glad, Mary Beth, that you could make it this morning. Mary Beth just sent me a message. Take care of yourself, dear. So we start from the ground, lying down, simple, relaxed. And the first movements are going to be very soft. And then we are going to sit up, which I wouldn't require a block or something to sit on. And we move from there. So let's start the practice. Let's start breathing together, guys. Okay? So I maybe prepare a what is it, tissue? You might need a tissue. I needed a tissue this morning for this practice. So let's lie down to the floor, okay? Simple thing, lying there. And as we are on the ground, first letting the legs rest on the floor. And this time, let's turn the palms down. Place your shoulder blades down and allow your shoulders to release there. And shake it and move it very gently. And then release into that shape. And start listening to your breath. Breathing in and out a little bit with more depth, with more speed. And with that breathing, allow your spine to react and move, I would say spontaneously, if it moves at all. Investigating how we feel. And with the next in breath, hold the breath in at the top of the in breath, press your palms to the floor, and then release everything, the breath and the spine and the hands. Okay, let's bend the right knee, take it to the right hand, move it around a couple of times in circles, and then we are going to cross it over to the left, reach the right arm out to the side, and extend, then bring it in. Take the right knee to the right hand, and first just simply open in the hips, then moving it across. This time we flex the right foot, extend through the right hand, and stretch away from each other, then bring it back. Take the right hand around your thigh and extend your right leg up to the side, up to the side. And then one more time, but this time we are taking the right foot to the ground, to the left, and we are floating and melting over to our tummy. And we breathe into this one. So the pelvic floor, the belly is relaxed. And yes, your nose is kind of squished. I don't know how you say that. Just relax into this feeling of maybe release, maybe discomfort, whatever it is. What would happen if you would just accept it? Then engage a little bit. Use your right hand to softly push yourself back onto your back and take a moment to relax onto the ground. And good news, we have another side. Bend your left knee and move your left knee around a bit. And then taking the left knee over to the right, extending the left arm out to the side, a little bit of stretch. It feels so nice around the armpit. And take it back to center. Out to the left side, reaching it, opening it, and cross it again. This time, extend your leg out to the right, left arm to the left. Oh, and back to center. And taking the left leg out to the left side, wherever it goes, doesn't matter. Bending the knee, and one more time, cross it over. Really extend, 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 extend. And then take it back. And this time when we do it next, we cross over, but we put the left foot down to the floor, and we float and slide and gently come over to our tummy and rest. The right arm is underneath us, and we create some comfort. And then simply push a bit, come back to center, and again, release everything there. Now we are ready to sit up. We prepared our hips. So let's make a little teeny tiny ball and start rolling, rolling until we come up to a seat. And this is the place where I ask you to place the block underneath your sit bones. And sit tall and comfortable. All right. It takes some time to create that comfort in the body. Okay. So, once we found the sit bones reaching down, the head reaches up, the sternum shines, and this is the place where we are going to come back to as far as alignment for today. What am I doing with this particular part here? Okay. sternum, spiritual heart. Shine it, open, lift, relate to it, notice it. So, folding the forefingers slightly into the palm, letting the thumbs point up towards the ceiling, V shape. Breath of fire, I'm going to do with a medium speed. You do however you can practice. It's breathing and pumping it out from the base, everything up and out with an exhale. If you're new to this, there are many videos out there which explains how to do breath of fire. I would highly recommend you to do that, or just very simply and slowly. If you have been practicing this breath for a very long time, please go with your speed. Inhale, bring your fingers, thumbs towards each other and touch. Hold the breath. And with an exhale, release down. Fold the pinky and the ring fingers in. Let the two peace fingers point down. Press the fingers into the floor. Lift from your heart. Breathe in and out. And reach your arms over your head. Interlace your fingers. And we are going to very strongly with an exhale, bring the arms down. Cut everything that is negative around us, okay? Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, down. Okay, let's continue. Inhale up. Hold it. Exhale, release the arms down slowly. Move your heads gently around. Each side one circle. And then take your hands to your shoulders, elbows stay shoulder level. I was going to say. Last week we did the same thing. What we are going to do this week. Inhale, turn to the left. Exhale, turn to the right. Let's continue. Sit and stay underneath. Inhale, exhale. The spine stays very tall, very long. The top of the head keeps reaching up towards the ceiling. Okay? And do as much that doesn't hurt you at all. And back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then reach your torso, your head to the right. And come back to center. So I would like to invite you to experiment with this one. And I'm not going to specify how you breathe. I am aware that in the Kundalini tradition there is a specific way how you do that. But today I would like you to see if you like to inhale as you stretch to the side and exhale as you come back, or the other way around. Exhale as you move to the side and inhale as you come back. So for today, just as an experiment. Let's go with how we feel it supports us. If the neck allows us to move even further, release the head down. It's very, very, very good for the brain. Keep breathing. So I hope that by now you have energy boiling inside you. And we are going to release that by stretching very carefully, gently through the whole body. Okay? So please come back to center and shake and release your hands. Shake, 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 shake. And please turn your palms to the front. Place your heads down in front of you and move your wrists into the ground. So, if the wrists are very talkative this morning, maybe you're doing only that much. So whatever the wrists and the arms say that we can do. And let's peel the hands off, press the top of the hands together, and we are ready for the next movement. Please release the block and come onto your mat into an all four and stretching the legs back just for a few moments because we have been sitting for minutes. Okay, just stretch it back. And then first, tuck your toes under, please. And take a moment to see how the toes feel about it. And then reach your hips over your heels. Support yourself. Always use a block if you need to. Do as much as you can. So the idea is if we could sit all the way up onto the heels. Maybe. Maybe not. So this would be the end. I'm aiming for that. But wherever I have to stop on the way because that's how much I could do today, let's say I only can do that much and it's already a lot, then instead of saying, oh, only that much, we accept it. Okay, thank you, at least I could do that much. So that's how we change a conversation very slowly. So please, come out of it. It's sensitive, for me anyway. Place the feet down to the floor. Ah, it feels so delicious to release. And let's sit back over the heels. The child's pose. It's going to be a child's. The difference is that we really aim to press the feet, the ankles, and the shins down and extend the arms out. Okay, if you have to release the knees a bit apart, please do that. And extend your arms and lowering the forehead down. Or taking the hands underneath the forehead because that's the only way how you can do it. Okay? Then, if you need a cushion underneath the forehead, please take the block underneath because I need your arms. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling and bend your elbows and place your hands over your shoulders. And I like to invite my elbows forward a bit so I create even more stretch and I like it. And breathe. Then please place your hands down, turn the palms to the floor, and this time come up to all four. Extend your hands out, place the fingertips down, keep your hips over your knees, and actually slide your palms to the front, keeping the hips over the knees, and placing the forehead to the floor, so the head does not carry much weight. It's the arms pressing the hands down, sending the hip back, and extending.
Pressing the top of the feet still down to the floor just like before. And from that place, I invite you to place your chin down. Now, I'm aware that for many people, this is way too much. So, an alternative could be to place your hands over each other and release the chin down to see if I can release that spiritual heart center, that sternum, further down toward the ground. And you might as well just say, Andrea, no, not today, thank you very much. Then you come up, and I would like you to just stay here. That's it. Okay, we respect the day where we are at. So from this deep back bend, we slide the hands back up. The hips come back over the heels, and we reach back to extended child's. Just for a second, it's a transition before we bring the hands next to our feet. Breathe into that and hold, lift your hips, hold onto your heels and bring your hips back down. Breathe. Press your feet to the floor, press your shins, pull your navel in, and slowly roll up to the top of the head. So maybe your arms are not long enough, so you have to hold the shin. Check the head, please. No weight. Really, it's touching the ground, but it's not holding the weight of arms. Pull the shoulders back. Breathe into this sensation. Let everything move downward towards the brain. It's delicious for the thyroid, for the brain. Facelift, ladies, facelift. Just joking. And please release back over your heels. Simple chants. As I said before, please invite your hands underneath your forehead and softly move your head from side to side. Oh, that's delicious. Breathing. All right. Extend your arms out to the front. Bring your forearms down to the ground. Press the forearms wrists down. Extend your legs back. Forearm plank. Strong arms, strong legs, strong everything. Okay. And then let's reach the hips up and move the feet closer. Bend your knees if you need to. Lift your hips. Keep the shoulder blades in your back. Check with your neck. Lift, lift, lift. And then bring your knees down and come up to your hands. Press the palms into the floor, the fingers tuck the toes under, move back to a doggy. Today we use doggy only to transit from one place to another. Slowly, carefully, with a breath, lift the right leg up. Then point your right foot, bring the foot in around your spine. Stop for a moment. And then place the right knee down in front of you to pigeon. Extending back. I'm just showing it. Use whatever block underneath the hip, whatever you need to find your beautiful pigeon this morning. So we got to the asymmetrical. Please take a moment to really send this leg back, far back, and the top of the head up, so you can get a nice, beautiful stretch at the front of your hip. We need it so much. And then please shift the weight to the right hip to bringing the left leg up and over and cross. Always, if you need to extend your bottom leg out to the front, holding onto the leg and twisting. To the left. Lifting, reaching, feeling the ground underneath us, bringing the knee in. So what is the end goal here? Twist, release. That's the end goal. create space, massage. And for me, in a twist, when I cross something over, it always tells me that it's good for my brain. So here comes the dessert. Look forward, press your left foot into the floor, place your hands down, reach your right leg behind you, and come up to a version for Virabhadrasana 3. So block, wall, nothing, reaching the arch somewhere, and you see me wobbling all over, checking where am I at today, all right? And then whoops, place the hands down, and actually from here, let's step the right foot down, place the hands back, and stand up. And press the hands down, pull the navel in, lift the left leg, and reach forward, hold, stop, hold, stop. And then release, and reach. I didn't say that, but for some of you, if pigeon, the upright is not an option at all for any reason, please lie down to the floor and do the yin version, okay? And just stay on the ground for this. Extend, reach, breathe. Hmm. Releasing. And then let's bring the right leg forward. If you need to extend the left leg out, you do that. Crossing it, sitting on the sit bones. Maybe you need something underneath you. Hugging, holding, twisting, lifting, and most importantly, enjoying it. And breathe, please. And take a moment to notice every little part of your body that touches the ground. Staying grounded. Hmm. And coming back, first with the head to the front, then with the torso, placing the hands down. Engage your abs to come up to your right foot and reaching the left leg back. So let's say that this is how I want to practice this side. And see what this side has for you. Virabhadrasana 3 variation. And then place your hands down and step your foot back and reach your right foot next to the left hand dog. Place your knees down to the floor and release all the way down to transpose. Hands support the forehead, heels reaching down over the heels. You forget the body does the hips reaching down, sit bones. Arriving. Breathing. Enjoy that moment of rest. Listen to your breath and appreciate its existence. And please slowly reach up and come to a comfortable seat. So as we sit for a few more seconds, please curl your index fingers and gently press the thumbs over the nail and rest your hands down, shining from the center of the heart. I'm going to do the next breathing as I'm saying, so I'm not going to mirror you. All right? So please take your left hand as is with the mudra and cross it over to the right side and very gently press onto the right nostril and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, relax your face. Exhale. Inhale. And with an exhale, release the left hand. Inhale in center, exhale in center. Inhale, take your right hand over the left nostril. Exhale, push on it gently, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release your hand down over your leg. Close your eyes. Shine your heart. Relax your shoulders. Breathing through both nostrils. Relaxing the face. Breathing. Please place your hands together at your heart and let the thumbs gently press into the sternum. And together we express our deepest gratitude towards everything that we have. Or if it's too vague for you, then please pick at least 5 things that you feel grateful for right now. And we thank our teachers and loved ones and the teachers of the teachers and our family and ancestors and everyone who helped us with wisdom, teachings, kindness, and love. And we turn our hearts towards those who are in the darkness at this moment. And we say the metta prayer. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be free of suffering. Yes, see the truth. Yes, speak the truth. Be happy. Namaste. Thank you for being with me today, practicing with me. And I want to say that this weekend we are going to have a nice workshops in our studio, Zoom, I mean. Okay, Leslie Kaminoff is going to lead us through some practice. Check out our website and join us on our Zoom classes. We have so many. We partially opened the studio so you can have few of us teaching in the studio spaces and 6 people can be together in masks there. But I have to say it's fabulous. Even in mask, it's good to be there. So have a fantastic day. Thank you so very much for being here and take care of yourself and breathe. All the best, guys. Goodbye.